Hey, Yorktown Middle School families, back at you with the weekly update. Just trying to pump these out to keep everybody moving in the same direction. I know things are moving very quickly and just want to make sure that we get some messaging out so everybody's kind of on the same page and we keep moving forward in a positive direction. Had a couple bumps obviously this week, and some students had to be quarantined due to close contact tracing. A couple of important things that we want to go over with you regarding those types of things. At this time, all teachers have their Zooms open. We have a number of kids who are quarantined, obviously, so teachers are Zooming. Please understand that this does not change your attendance. So, for instance, if your child is supposed to be at school, particularly right now since we are 100% in person, if your child has not been quarantined, calling, emailing, sending me a message and saying we're just going to keep them home today, or we're going to keep them home for a couple of days, you certainly can do that, but it does not. We have to follow the rules of the state. We had to submit an attendance plan, so if we are to be in person and you have not been quarantined, you should be here. You certainly can have them get onto the Zoom, and we encourage you to have them get on the Zoom, but we will have to count them absent even if they are on the Zooms. Furthermore, keeping them home for a day or two here or there does not exempt them from necessarily being quarantined. So I know we have a lot of athletes who maybe have things out of town, those sorts of things, so people are maybe trying to game and stay home for a couple of days to game the system a little bit in hopes that they won't get quarantined. The quarantine rules can go back multiple days, so simply keeping them home for a day or two does not guarantee that they are going to not possibly get a phone call leading up to those moments. Which leads me to my final point. No judgment on anyone. I know people have different investments, different philosophies on staying active, things about with or without the virus, those types of things, so not judging anyone. However, if you feel, and I've mentioned this before, if you feel like going virtual might be something that your family needs to do for any of those types of purposes, or if you are indeed of the mindset that the virus may be swinging in a different direction and you have some health issues and those sorts of things, you need to get in touch with us sooner rather than later. Virtual is not staying home and getting onto Zoom and working on Canvas. It's an online program, and it's much different, and it's percentage based, and it's a full semester commitment. So the longer you wait, the harder it will be to get the 100% that is due by the end of the semester. So if that's something that you think is in the cards for your family, you need to get with us very soon, okay? So once again, want to hit on that attendance piece. If you are to be at school and you haven't been quarantined, even if you get on Zooms, even if you do the work, which is encouraged, we do have to count you absent. Obviously, people that are doing the work and are not excessively missing school and abusing the setup, we're not trying to get people in trouble. I understand there are situations that come up and needs that need to be addressed. However, we have to simply code it for what it is. So if you are quarantined, that's a different story, and everyone understands how that process is taken care of. Should we go hybrid or virtual, then I will obviously message and remind people of how the attendance works in those scenarios as well, if and when we get to that point. But the plan as of today is we're still 100% in person, and we look forward to the students. It's very good to have them all back in the building. They're doing a great job in the hallways and in the classroom with their masks. Please, please, please make sure that they're continuing to do that outside of school, as that will be a big key as to moving forward into the late winter and early spring. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us and give us a call if any of this. I know it's coming at everyone very quickly, so if you have any questions, comments, those types of things, please feel free to reach out to the school. Thank you.